Hey guys, so this video is going to be a little bit differently because I'm going to be talking about healing crystals for the zodiac signs. The crystals I chose are to help the negative aspects of a person based on their sun or moon or ascendant sign. Don't take these, take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so the healing stones for Aries I chose is Dumertirite. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure. And I chose this because it helps with intellectual abilities, the way that your mind thinks. It helps with your mental skills. It helps with increasing your patience so that you can tolerate other people around you. It balances the throat chakra, so it'll balance the things that you say in a sense. And it releases that selfish, stubborn side, and it also releases addictive things that you want but you can't get, and it will ease all of those things. Because the negatives to the Aries sign is that they can be stubborn, they can be destructive, they can be immature, they can think too fast and act on impulse. So this stone will help to balance that. The negative characteristics for a Leo is that they're arrogant and they're egosensitive and they're impatient and they're easily angered, and they're domineering over someone else. So the stone I chose is garnet, because what this will do is create a deeper understanding of self. It will open communications and channels to your inner self to help you express your inner creativity and your thoughts and your feelings with a lot more ease and calmness. And through that will also help your channels with communication so that people can tolerate your ideas and stuff, and they don't feel as if you're badgering at them and cutting them off and everything. This will help to allow creative expressions between you and someone else, and between you and yourself. So Sagittarius, negative side, it's known to be unpredictable, very fleety. It's very tactless. It just does things carelessly sometimes, the sign. It can be a know-it-all. A lot of Sagittariuses won't let you finish speaking because they think they know it all. You know? So what I chose for that is amethyst. Amethyst is a great healing stone for all that because it connects you to your heart's desires, what you really want in life. So that will help to balance out the flaky and unpredictableness, because Sagittariuses, they're known to pick up a lot of things and do a lot of things and not be able to really settle down on one thing or stay steady with one thing because they don't know what they truly want. They're always trying to find themselves. So amethyst will help you connect to your inner desires and your life's purpose, because it will bring your dreams to life and it'll do this by giving you, amethyst will allow Sagittarius to do this by giving them a sense of peace and comfort and a sense of intuition. It will calm the mind so that the mind can decide what it wants. It will help connect your thoughts and your feelings to flow more easily instead of just all over the place and jumbled up. So for the sign Taurus, Tauruses are known to be shy, lazy, irrational, materialistic. In their negative, very stubborn. So the stone I chose is moonstone. And I actually have moonstone right here. This is moonstone. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, that will help to combat materialism and manage the ego, because Tauruses can be materialistic, and through that materialism will stem their ego. So moonstone is great for combat. So Virgos are known to be judgmental, controlling, skeptical, and critical, and sometimes it is hard to come out of this attitude when they're in their low points. So what I chose for them is the stone called obsidian. Now obsidian allows sight into your own soul. It will allow you to see your negative characteristics about yourself, but also help you draw conclusions on how to fix it. It will also balance that, it will combat that insecurity and that negative self-talk that you have. And instead of being negative, it will allow you to find ways to change yourself more positively, because it will reveal shadow sides to yourself, your flaws and your weaknesses. But it will do this and it will create a better understanding of self, because it will allow you to gain knowledge and wisdom and more accepting of yourself. So for Capricorn, I chose aventurine. Because Capricorns are known to be arrogant and selfish, stubborn, materialistic, a little stingy and all of this, they actually can be really hard on themselves at their bad points in life, when they're feeling really down. And when they're displaying these qualities, it's because there's a disruption between the mental and the physical and the emotions. It's hard for them to connect all three of them like fluidly. So this will create and harmonize a balance between the mental, physical, and emotional things in your lives and their feelings. And it will create a sense of well-being and emotional calm during these negative times, because it will calm your anxiety that you guys tend to have on whether it's jobs, work, family, etc. So for all three of the earth signs, I chose the stone citrine because it is it's the stone of money. It attracts abundance into your life. So when earth signs are going through a hard time in their life, they kind of work off social status and gaining money and establishing a business and establishing wealth and all of that stuff, and they're attracted to the physical things. So the citrine will help you to attract that stuff even when you're on a low frequency and a low vibration. It will So for Geminis can be really manipulating, complicated, complex in their mind, and this can create a lot of mental instability, not in a crazy way, just like racing thoughts, They can be a little bit dualistic too. So blue topaz is a stone that will connect the mind to spiritual realms, and it will expand the mind and open the soul. So it will almost link like your feelings and your desires and stuff like that. Instead of being so logical about your thought processes, it will calm them down to allow you to see who you are and what you feel, and it will connect your mind to understanding greater things and not focusing so much on minor details like Gemini tends to do. And this stone will open the mind, so you will be more accepting of yourself and the people around you, and you will see other people's souls. So for Aquarius, I chose lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli, I think that's how you say it. But Aquariuses are fixed signs, so they can be a little stubborn. They can also be rebellious, impulsive, and emotionally cold. So what this lapis lazuli does is you guys have a lot of thoughts and ideas and stuff, and it will give you a sort of ease when it comes to expressing these ideas instead of being so stubborn against other people's. Instead of being rebellious against people, it will help you to understand rules and things and why they're set in place. It will help you to understand another person's intentions. It will help you to with inner observation of self. It will help you and empower clear communication of what you see yourself and perceive yourself as. This is what lapis lazuli looks like. I don't really use it as much as I used to, but I feel as if like with constant use and meditation, like you can gain a lot of clarity. Another stone I chose for Aquarius is amethyst, because it will help tear down those cold emotional walls that they build up, or they don't necessarily build them, they just naturally have them. So it will help with that, the softness. It'll bring tenderness to them. So for Libra, because Libras can be a little indecisive, I chose the stone clear quartz. This one isn't so clear. It's kind of old and I haven't really taken that good care of it. But I chose clear quartz because it will allow you to see what you truly want. It helps you to see things clearer, and it will help you to be more decisive when it comes to things of your heart and of your mind and your intellect. It will increase your mind's ability to think faster and think clearly, and you won't second guess yourself as much. Now, another stone you can use is amethyst. It will help with the air sign jitteriness that all air signs get. And I also like rose quartz because rose quartz just reminds me of Libras. I don't know why. But it will help to understand, because I feel like so rose quartz will help Libras attract good, positive love, because a lot of times Libras can be taken advantage of. And this will help you to see your relationships more clearly so that you know who's worth staying in your life and who isn't. So for Cancers, because they can be a little bit clingy and emotionally codependent, I chose the stone kyanite. And this will just help you to understand your emotions better and to help you develop a greater emotional understanding of yourself, and you'll see different fork roads of your situations. It'll expand the mind's emotions and their development and what you learn from it. And this will also be more useful if you do it during meditation. Now, I also chose Amazonite, which soothes emotional traumas, because, you know, Cancers can be prone to that. And it will also harmonize your relationship between your intuition and your intellect, the rational mind and the irrational, the subconscious, I would like to say more, or unconscious. So what Amazonite will help is that cardinal energy, that energy that uses logic and reason to achieve their goals and desires, and the logic and reason that they have with other people. And it will introduce a balance between how you feel and how you think. So for Pisces, they can be a little bit aloof, timid, codependent, gullible, and lazy. So the stones for Cancer would apply also, but a stone that's very important for Pisces, I definitely feel, is tourmaline, because this will ward off negative energies. A lot of Pisces are emotional sponges. They soak up their atmosphere and their environment. And what this will do is to help push you into the light, and it will absorb darker negative energies that will get in your way. It's almost like a psychic protector. So lastly, we have Scorpios. So Scorpios are known to be jealous, malicious, argumentative, stubborn, very fixed sign, you know what I mean? And here I chose agate, or agate, or agate. I say agate, honestly, because that's my bilingual side, but this will help with inner stability. So it'll aware your self-awareness, and it will transform your negative energy when it's used through meditation and deep self-actualization and realization mainly. And it does heal anger and negative feelings of jealousy and maliciousness, because it'll turn those negative things, and those negative feelings will be turned into realizations about your past or whatever, and it will help you to deeply probe and see things in a more positive light to allow you to change it. This stone will help to combat like your emotional instability, making you more stable and one with your mental, your physical, and your spiritual body. You know what I mean? And it will help you to communicate your feelings. So if you're using this while you're writing or talking to someone that you love, it will help do that. Lastly, a stone for Scorpio that's good is rose quartz, to attract good, positive love, and not those energy vampires that suck the soul out of you. And then one seller I found is VERA. She is local to me, but she does have a website and contact information. Her jewelry is so pretty, and it's all handmade. She made this, the black one with the black beads. It's lava stone. And anyways, I hope you guys will like the video and tell me what you guys think about it.